All right, but yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
It's Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 373.
Yeah.
I think. What's up, man?
Hey, you know what I mean? Nice little Monday, man. Rain clearing out. I think we're going to have some sunny days for the next few days. Listen, my allergies, my sinuses have been kicking my behind.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but man, it's pure pain.
Well, in order for it to happen, I got to go outside. I'm outside very limited, Kev. Have you seen the climate of the world? Like, I mean, it's crazy out there right now, bro. So I told you I sent that link earlier. GML has no ops. Okay, we're going to keep it that
That's
way.
That's a fact.
We have no ops.
We got no problem. It's not smoking for none
at all.
It's cool.
None of y'all. Listen, we all love, peace and love. But no, my allergies have not went. First of all, 2 weeks ago, had your boy down bad. I just got back in the gym today. And I went pretty hard this morning, pause, and I feel good about it. But, like, I couldn't go for, like, 2 weeks, bro. I couldn't. My energy was down. I didn't know if it was washed. Chapter 47 is loading, so I don't know if that was part of it. But my allergy was kicking my tail. Like, as I get older, things hit me differently. Like, when my allergies it just hits totally different. Like, I used to bounce back like a day or two. No, it hit me out for a whole week and a half. I haven't played basketball in 3 weeks. Honestly, bro, if anybody watches this podcast and play hoop with me, the signs are on the wall, okay? The jerseys hang up. I might be done. This might be it, okay? I miss y'all, but I just can't do it, man.
At this point, man, it's like, man, listen, all I'm good for is, man, maybe getting out there, getting a couple shots up with you, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, y'all trying to run full court? I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah. And that is the thing, man. My brain still thinks I can do it, and like my body will even do it for like a half of a quarter, and then after that, it's like I got to recover for the next day. So recovering from the '90s party that we was in, I didn't recover for like a whole 2 days, maybe. I can't do it like that no more. I just can't. But screw me, man. Hold on. We're in the final chapter. All right. My man's is loading. He's almost here. Yeah. The last hurrah was over the weekend. Baby shower was done. Got to kick it, break bread with I got smoke for your dad, though. I got smoke for Pops. He beat me to the ticket again this time. I even got the waitress. I told her, so much so that we went to that same restaurant on Sunday, and I gave her the evil eye, because I literally told her, like, yo, I got it. Let me just, she's like, oh, okay. She looked me right in my optics. Like, oh, okay. Little did I know, your dad had already got ahead of it. He'd already put the bug in her ear that he was going to take care of everything. And I get it. This is baby boy, so I'm not going to step on his toes from that. But nah, man, I was definitely trying to, you know what I mean, take note there. I was going to try to take care of it.
Going. Yeah. No, I feel that. But like, listen, man, I told you at the table, like, bro, I don't even try no more. Like, I'll shoot him some cash and just be like, hey, yo, listen, man, here, cover the tip or something, man. That's it. Pause. But like that's about all you can do, man. You ain't getting that bill, man. You probably ain't ever going to even see that bill. You just got to guesstimate, like, you know what I mean? Here you go.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, I saw the play. I knew I was trying to take a step ahead of him to kind of get ahead of it. But he was faster than me, And like, I don't know. We talked about it a bit.
Man's might have caught ahead.
Exactly. We talked a little bit about it beforehand. Like, that's just just real dudes, man. It is what it is, man. Great fellowship, good conversation. But screw all that. Yeah, man. You're on the clock, bro. At any moment, it could go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
A new quarter can get entered into the slot machine of life, and a new character get into your game, man. He's coming.
34 days, or 4 weeks, 6 days at this point. So yeah. it's up and it's stuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man's he in there, he moving and grooving, man. My wife said he liked to party because he be in there just, you know what I'm saying, getting down with his boogie on. So yeah. Man, my guy, he all set up, man. We putting the last touches on everything for him. Right.
I feel you. So I always ask you, are you ready? I know you say you're ready. Do you feel ready?
Listen, I'm definitely excited. You know what I mean? Like, I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. Like, I watched all the videos. Like, I've been asking for all the
videos.
tips.
Ain't no videos you can watch. It's over, man.
No, listen. I've been trying to just figure out, like, all right, when do I start giving him solids? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I help? Like, what's the whole routine? Like, because I was talking to one of my coworkers who recently just had a baby, and she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the every 2, you know what I'm saying? Baby sleep for about 2 hours, and then you got to wake them up. If it go past like an hour and a half, 2 hours, you got to just wake the baby up. And then as soon as you wake them up, you on the clock, because they only going to be up for about 30, 45 minutes. I'm like, word? She like, yeah. The newborn only up for about 30, 45 minutes at a time.
I mean, that's kind of partly true, but every kid is different. That's the thing about it. There's no handbook on this. So that means partly that is right. I'm not waking a baby up at all. I sleep when they sleep. Absolutely not. And he going to have a good cry to wake me up out of my sleep, because you're going to get that tired sleep. That's why for me, And we come by, me and the wife come by to help y'all out. We gonna let y'all just sleep. Like, yo, y'all go get some rest. We got it till y'all get up. We got little man. But absolutely not. Do not wake the baby up. I don't know who gave you that advice. Absolutely not. Don't wake him up.
Nah, they said you gotta feed him. They're like, man, you gotta wake him up and feed him, man. You got to do your thing, man. And then, but what was tricky is I'm like, yo, okay, so I gotta wake him up and feed him. All right, cool, that ain't no problem. Then they're like, all right, then you gotta burp him. At some point you gotta get in some tummy time, man. But then you gotta play with him a little bit. But at the same time, like, you only up for 30 minutes. How long did this bottle take? Like, how I'm gonna play with you and you only up for 30 minutes? You know what I'm saying? It's just getting good.
Yeah, hold on. Like, the wife's making the podcast. Go ahead, babe.
If the baby's on the boob, the baby has to get up.
Look, the nurse is coming down here to correct me. Yeah. Look, I told you.
Every 3 hours.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not waking him up. Okay, if you want to wake him up, listen to Nurse Carpenter.
Uncomfortable.
Look, she's thinking about her sister. I get it.
And she can't feed him after 3 hours.
Okay. All right, babe. You're right.
He has to get up.
You're right. Okay. You're right.
See, I told you. Listen, I told you. Like, home. I watched the videos, man. They already hit me to the game. But I'm like, all right, so I got to feed you, burp you, play with you, and change your diaper all within 30 minutes? Only got a 30-minute window?
Well, okay, I'll say the biggest part about that window is how fast do you fall back asleep?
I ain't really worried about me falling back asleep. We'll figure that out. It's two of us. I'm saying it's two of us, so we can figure that part out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. As long as I can get about 4 hours of sleep a day, like, I'll be all right. If I can get 1 4 hour stretch, I'll be cool.
You good? Then you'll be fine, man. Because that's kind of our life now. Like, 4 hours of sleep, men can really operate that. Women need more sleep than us. I don't know why or what goes into that, but they gonna need. If she can't go back, she'll probably go back to sleep pretty quick. But that's the only thing I would say. Your window is right. I would say that's right. But it's a matter of you going back to sleep. Are you not going to be up? Or you know what I mean, type of thing. So as long as you go back to sleep, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So I ain't too worried about that. I ain't worried about the sleep deprivation that everybody talking about. I ain't tripping on that too much. But what I am thinking about is that 30 minutes. Like, how am I supposed to get all this done in 30 minutes? And then my man, he back down for 2 hours. It's like a hard reset. And then then pop back up 2 hours later. You know what I'm saying? And he like, hey, I'm back, baby. What's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, that's going to be fun. That's going to be the part.
I understand why Bluey episodes is only 7 minutes, because you ain't got that much time.
You don't. You're absolutely not. He gonna watch Bluey. So what is y'all? I mean, as far as Bluey, because Bluey we talked about is like Berenstain Bears got some gems on. Are you gonna have it on 24-hour rotation? Like, what is the goal here with Bluey, man?
Well, we're gonna figure that out because we also trying to figure out like how much screen time do we actually give him. I got the book with the boxed in smiley. All right, so now I got to read to him every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like,
where did that book come from? Hold on, what is that book? You sent me the smiley, but what is that book? I meant to ask you that.
The Giving Tree is the name of the book. It's The Giving Tree.
Okay.
The guy I guess is a famous children's author.
Well, hold on, why does he have that face like he's getting kidnapped on there though? Why is that on the picture?
When I saw it, I thought I was being trolled. I was like, yo, that's a boxed-in smiley. Like, yo, somebody playing games.
Hold on, did y'all get that as a gift?
Yeah, it was with his baby shower gifts or whatever. But apparently, like, that's a really the Giving Tree is supposed to be like a really popular children's book or something like that. But listen, I didn't look at the cover when I saw it. When I was packing it up in the truck, and I seen the back of it, I was like, yo, who gave me a boxed in meme? How did you know this?
It definitely is a meme. Because when you sent it to me, I thought you was asking where the meme came from, but then I saw your finger in the picture. Oh, no, he got a book with this guy's face on it. Like, what is this? This is a real thing? I thought it was just somebody's meme. But then again, why is man's looking so disgusted on his own book? Now do you know the backstory?
Bruh, Mans was wild. And listen, yo, Mans died in like 1999, so then I was even more perplexed. I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, I'm like, what is happening here? Like, I feel like it was a Mandela effect. I'm like, yo, I'm getting boxed in smileys on the back of my kids' books. Like, what is this? Like,
see, now you got me. I'm gonna do research on this because I didn't know he passed away. I didn't know anything about. I don't know the story behind the guy.
I think man's name is Shel Silverstein. I want to say.
Okay, who's a children's author?
Is American writer and cartoonist. Wow. But yeah, when I saw that picture, the first thing I thought, I'm like, yo, boxed in.
Oh, definitely a boxed in. I've used that.
Somebody's trolling. Yeah. I was like, somebody trolling me. Like, where do you find this? Like, this is. Listen, when I got home, I had to crack the book open just to see what was in it because I'm like, yo, this could be wildly inappropriate. Like, I'm being trolled. Yeah. But nah, apparently
I got to do my weekly update. You haven't sold anything. You have not got rid of any shoes, any video games, none of that, things of that nature. Have
Nothing
you?
yet. Nothing yet. Still. Nothing yet. Still.
You don't have to, Kev. Again, I'm gonna keep saying this.
Hey, my man, he need things. Now, listen, now his shoe collection got started. Yo, shout out to Mo and Brandy, man. Appreciate that. Pops, appreciate you, man. They got him started on his shoe game or whatever. And then we gonna grab him some grapes in a couple weeks when they come out. So
okay.
Yeah,
are you getting them too?
He got a good little start. Already got him. Me and Toya already got him. That's why we're getting him a pair. Now, will I refresh? Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I need a pair, actually. That's the thing about it. I'm about to get me and Shrita a pair because I think I'm at the point now where, like, you know, kids are done. So for me, I'm going to just be copping shoes for me and the wife. I was going to look like the Bopsy twins. That's always her goal. But I'm going to give you your goal, babe. We're going to wear our shoes together. I thought it was cool when we did it with our Air Max. I'm going to do it. But I think it'd be dope.
It go real good with that tee right there.
It would go with a nice tee with this tee. But
no,
I
with
think
the tee you got,
I know we'll go with this one. That's a good one. But I'm saying for you, that's gonna be super dope. That's achievement unlocked, bro. You're gonna hear like bing. That's achievement when you wear the same kicks as the wife and your little man. Oh yeah, that's achievement. I want you to know that's fly. That's super fly. So
yeah, I can't wait. That's one of the parts I'm looking forward to the most. But you know what I'm saying. Also trying to temper it because it's like, yo, I know he can't wear these shoes for but a hot second. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. You could save them, and you know if another character puts a coin into the slot machine called life, and you keep them for the next one. You know, but I would definitely not get rid of everything, and especially if you keep your theme of going of your Kev Stradamus of having all sons, he'll be ready. You know.
Boom. There you go. There you go. So So we loading up, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, Luke, let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Papa preparation, man.
Yeah, I knew you ain't
playing that darn thing. Yeah, I ain't played nothing all week, man. I just been getting ready, man. It's over with.
Yeah, it is. It's not over, Kev. You can still do it. You get the ROG Ally. We'll talk more about that in a little bit because I do have questions about it. But you can still you got the perfect situation, man. Right now, my man just baking, man. So you know you don't have to stop gaming. You can play something. But I asked the question. I knew you weren't playing anything probably because you didn't finish Expedition 33. I know you have not progressed
not yet.
any further.
I'm still
than
playing.
That.
I have not turned it on. Since, I've thought about it, but I always got something to do, man. I always got something to do.
Yeah, that's true. Welcome. Okay, that's all. It's always going to be. Now it's another one there. But for me, I've been kept playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm a little bit further in that. Phenomenal game. Ever since I beat Expedition 33, I can't go back to just playing random games. And I just got to play games with great stories. But I will say though, after picking up the Switch 2 and diving into that one, I've played a lot of Mario Kart World as well. So my Switch 2 story. So when I text you talking about it, I had no intention of getting it. I'll be honest with you. I was not going to get it. I was not going to even cop. So much so I thought it came out the day before. But I actually talked to some coworkers. They were like, "Did you get your Switch yet?" I'm like, no, this was like Friday. I'm like, what do you mean? No, I haven't got my Switch yet because it's not out yet. You know what I mean? Or it came out yesterday? I didn't know. Well, come to find out, and I asked you. He's like, no, it came out 9 p.m., which is midnight for West Coast. I'm like, okay, so it came out today. This is the day I could pick it up. So I went up there, picked up my Switch, and there was a lot of people there. They were happy and picking it up. But I feel like I had to do it. I felt like I had to do it. And I actually offered my pre-order to my homeboy, Sean. Shout out to Sean. I told him, like, bro, it's yours. I'm not going to get it. I don't have it. The question I had was like when I asked you, I was like, it looks fun, but is it $500 worth of fun? And I was like, to me, I didn't seem like it was worth it. But then the kids start talking about Mario Kart, and Dante asked, I'm like, all right, solidified. But then when Carter didn't hit me back saying he didn't want the pre-order, I got to get it. There's no way. I got to go pick it up. So I went and picked it up. I'm glad I did though, Kev. It is a great system. Had a great time over the weekend in between the recital and baby shower. Played a ton of Mario Kart. Unlocked almost all the characters and some of the outfits. The thing about Nintendo, I've come to accept, I should say, that Nintendo's a console I'm going to be playing for the rest of my life, man. Anytime a new Nintendo comes out, I'm going to buy it. You know, I'm going to cop it because their presentation is just there. I equate Nintendo to Apple. Like it's not on spec, the Android phones are more powerful, but the iPhone just work better, you know? And I think that's what I get with the Switch. It's like, is it graphically the best thing? It's really just a refresh. Honestly, it's a refresh from the old system. Mario Kart World is really Mario Kart, whatever the last one was, at 8. Yeah. It's an updated version of that. Now, that's not saying it's a bad thing. So I will say it's a lot of fun. Like Mario Kart World, it's still Mario Kart. You know, the open world part of it, it's nothing really open world about it. Like you go in and like you drive around a little bit, but it's really just kind of just a social aspect for your friends to kind of join you. Now, mind you, am I going to use the social aspect of Nintendo Switch? Absolutely not. The kids are having a good time with it. I'm having a good time with it. It's a refresh of all the old stuff that was already on the Switch 1. So I haven't played Breath of the Wild, haven't played Tears of the Kingdom on it yet, but I hear it's really good. I think that's a hustle that they let you do that.
You
got to pay for that,
ain't you?
and I'm not doing that. Well, the thing around it though is if you have the online membership, which I already have, because Cleese still plays Animal Crossing, so I'll get it for free.
Okay.
So that's a part of it, but. Yeah, so I'll say, man, the launch was pretty cool. It was very weird, though. I talked to one of my cousins, actually, my older cousin. He actually is in Atlanta, and he was going to get a Switch, and he was like, I'm going to get it tomorrow. I'm like, well, just get it today. It's going to the store. He's like, well, it's not on sale here. So I really still don't understand their launch thing. He didn't get his till the following day. So I don't know. I still don't know how that worked out, but I would say if people want it, it's still on the shelves, man. It's not really sold out,
So you telling me it's $560 worth of fun?
I don't know, Kev. I'm at a point in life where, bro, I'm just buying it, man. Like, I can't really answer that. I can't. Like, I mean, for you, I would say no because you're probably not going to play Mario Kart, and like that's the only thing I really say.
I want to play Mario Kart.
Well, if you want to play Mario Kart, I would say get it, man. Buy it all gang, man. Go buy the thing, man.
I thought about it. I was like, man, my first system was a Nintendo. I could get this for the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
But he can't play it for 3 years, like at least.
That's very true. That is very true.
You know what
he can see
like,
you play it. He can see it. It'd be introducing him to the console, man.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, I could just be taking care of it for him. But but you know what I'm saying? Once I saw it sitting, the hype beast in me was like, it's sitting. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
I want
like,
this trash.
Is it really worth it? I can't get FOMO from this.
This is cheeks. It's just sitting on release day. When the last time we seen a console sit on release day? Ew. Even Xbox sold out.
Yeah, that's a good point because I said that too. Like I had that point in my head, like but then I started thinking about like, man, I've owned every Switch that's come out or every Nintendo that's come out. And I think I got PTSD when I was younger. I didn't get Nintendo until I was like in high school, and it already came out when I was 11. So I'm like, all right, from that point on, when I make my own money, I'm buying whatever I want. And I was like, I'm gonna buy it. So I knew you weren't going to get it as of yet. When you hit me with I'm glad you like it. I'm like, he ain't get it. He's like getting it for a while.
Once I had to think of it, I had to really rationalize, like, do I want to pay $560 to play Mario Kart? And I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah. No, that's the question.
I do not. Not today. You know what I'm saying? Back in the G, maybe they would have got me, but not today. Yeah. And then once I got to looking at all the reviews online and it was getting poo-pooed, I was like, oh yeah, all right.
Why was it getting poo-pooed though? Why were they saying it was getting poo-pooed?
Because it's not worth $560 to play Mario Kart, man. That was the real problem. It's like, man, the launch lineup is low-key garbage. They like, man, Mario Kart World, is it a good game? Yeah, it's cool, man. But, like, there's nothing here right now. And that's ultimately what I landed on. I was like, you know what? There's just nothing there. It's nothing that makes me want to move this console. And I know I ain't going to be able to play it for at least the next few months. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I waited out, man. It's no big deal. Plus, listen. Been burning through like paper grew on trees, my brother. Like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It don't stop. It don't stop. He always needs something. He always. The thing about it is like you can't future proof life. And with kids you kind of have to. Like you got to kind of stay ahead of it instead of like hitting it all at once. And your dad was talking to me about that. He was like, man, this is expensive, but I love it. Of course I'm like, well, imagine how Kev feels. And he was telling me about that too. But your dad was like, he's all over. Like, listen, just let's buy it all at once. Let's buy it now and keep going. It's like, yeah, well, you don't understand that. He going nuts.
Yeah,
he's going nuts.
He's going crazy. But like, we got a ton. But like, ooh, man.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. And here's the thing, it don't stop, bro. It don't. It really don't stop.
So why did I pay $560 to play Mario Kart? There you go. But
there you go.
Listen, I sure enough thought about it. I was like, I could just go pick it up. I was like, all right. Once you was like, I'm picking it up, I was like, word. Well, I mean, me and bro could play.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it, like, man, how long are we really gonna play Mario Kart? Not long. We gonna play for like one day, couple hours, and it's gonna be like, all right, I'm done with this.
Right. No, exactly. And that's why I hand it off to the kids. They're having a great time with it though.
But
for you, bro, it's like it's not going anywhere. That's the thing about the Switch. Even with Switch 1, it's like it was cool for when it happened. But it's just a refresh. It's the technology that it should have been. And the thing that gets me is like when you see a lot of reviews about Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. When they play it, they're like, okay, this is the version of the game that should have came out initially. It's like, y'all can't have nice things. Just get the daggone thing and play it, man. Like, what is all this, like, shoulda, coulda, wouldas? You enjoyed Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom when it dropped. So, just enjoy it now if you want to get the refresh. But I'm not playing them over again. So,
But will you finish? Will you finish Tears of the Kingdom now?
I don't think so. I saw the ending, man, and I got to the point where I was okay. I think that's the part they got to do. We talked about this on podcast before. When you put a game down and your system recognizes that you haven't played in a while, they should have like a tutorial to start you back up and say, okay, this is where you left off. Kind of like a recap, like last season of a series. You know, like this is where you left off. Speaking of series, though, that series you hipped us to is fire. We're on episode 3 right now, but we watched the first 2 episodes. That is going to be a great show.
Yeah, our friends and neighbors. It has been fire. But listen, man, it hurt my heart when you didn't know who Don Draper was. So once y'all done with that, go watch Mad Men, and it'll all make sense. It will all make sense. Mad Men, phenomenal. One of the best TV shows of all time. So
okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, that's my Switch 2 launch story. I'm having fun with it. I don't think it's a must buy for yourself. I know, because my thing is knowing you didn't play your Switch 1 didn't get undocked for years. Like, I mean, not get on the dock for like almost a year. So you're not going to play it. So leave it. No, don't you?
It's still sitting right there on the dock.
I know.
Crooked.
I know.
Look, crooked, because I was like, yeah.
It could be bothered to put it on there, right?
Push back behind the sound bar, just in the back. Like,
dusty.
Very, very dusty.
Yeah, so yeah, I would say, no, Kev, you do not need to get it. But I tell you what we are thinking about, though. So Sony had a state of play. Showed some pretty decent games. The one that stood out to me, I know you probably didn't see it because you've been busy as heck. A new Marvel fighting game's coming out. I think it's 4 versus 4. It looks hot. It looks fire. That's definitely gonna be copped. Everything else from the Sony state of play, I really didn't see anything that really hit home, other than Death Stranding 2. Which I gotta ask you, they had a state of play for Death Stranding 2. The hype is real. Everyone's talking about it. Had an interview with Kojima. Keeley came out and interviewed him for like an hour. This is how dope Kojima is. They know the man don't speak no English, right? So they up there just talking to him, and like he got his legs crossed. They're talking to him, and they know he can't really answer. So the interpreter goes through. The interview probably was like 10 questions, took like an hour and a half. Like, bro, at some point they gotta just let him get the scripted questions ahead of time and come back. But it doesn't matter. You don't rush Kojima. But I need you to explain to me why I need to play Death Stranding 2, bro. Because I want to play it, but I need you to explain why.
All right, so now that you've seen how fire storytelling can be in games, right, through Expedition 33, which is what I give it the most props for, man. Like, it brought my guy around to understand that, like, yes, having a dope story will really shape a game. And it's like gameplay is cool, like multiplayer is fine, but like having a great story to a game, man, it takes it to another level. It to me, it elevates video games to the level of literature and cinema. Because it's like, yo, yes, these are some of the greatest stories ever told, and they're interactive stories that you get to play through, which you're seeing in Red Dead Redemption 2. Kojima, top of the list as far as storytelling and gaming. So, like, that's why you got to play Death Stranding. Like, yes, like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth it. Like, I'm surprised he's never won a Pulitzer. I'm gonna just say, but he's not American. I think you have to be an American to win a Pulitzer. But
they might break the rules for him.
I would break the rules for him. Because it is some of the greatest storytelling in gaming that you will ever come across, and so
do I need to play the first one before I play the second one?
I wouldn't tell you not to. I would definitely say, hey, listen, if you got the time, go ahead and play the first one, because to understand the grind and what made that game great, like on the surface, or like for surface value, if you were to play the game or just like watch somebody play the game and it tell the story or whatever, you would get it. You would pick up on it. It would be very confusing because like it's very layered, or some people would say that the stories are convoluted, but it's just very layered. But playing through it, like you really like feel it. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? You feel the exhaustion. You know what I'm saying? The frustration, all that stuff through the game, and like watching it, it looks like a walking simulator until you're really in there, like having to figure this out. And it's like, yo, no, I feel like I'm the guy having to climb this mountain. I got to get this done to, you know what I'm saying, save this city. Like it's really all resting on my back, and it feels like it could be a real world scenario. You know what I'm saying? And there's a good bit of comedy in there too, but like, yeah, the storytelling is A1. Like every time, like, you know what I'm saying, gets just deep as far as like the characters that you build out, the world that you build out, hands down. Well, so yes, that's day one.
Okay, let me ask you this then. So with the because they had a play event that where a lot of people, they had a lot of journalists playing Death Stranding 2, and one of the things that, well, not one of the things, a couple of things that they said, like, what are the things that you didn't like about it? And the only thing that everyone said they didn't like was that they couldn't use their own PlayStation accounts because they couldn't keep their progress for the game. And then they also said, as far as like being able to leave tea leaves for the next player. So I guess that's a big thing when you're playing Death Stranding, one, and now two, is that the people that played it before you, they can like leave you hints or strategies to beat something, or like maybe like resources or whatever. So how is that? That plays a big part in Death Stranding.
Yeah, so like that is probably the biggest part, or what makes the game feel like connected. So you know what I mean? Other players, like, you won't see them in the game, but the things that they leave behind, so like the equipment, or I mean, it's hard to even describe it, but like, yeah, so like, say that there's a gap between two spaces or whatever, like there's like maybe like a body of water or something like that. Somebody might leave a ladder behind, just spread out across, that you can walk across, but you'll see who left it. So you know what I'm saying? Like, as people build up the world, you see who placed what where, and then you also like start to understand like how they're benefiting you, like how for those who come after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you start to see that it helps you through your game or whatever. Like, they're letting you know, like, oh, kind of like what Elden Ring did, but you actually see the items there in the world, and they actually help you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a ladder here, maybe there's health here, because somebody knows, like, hey, yeah, you're gonna need this because it's about to get sticky over there. You know what I mean? And you can give them praise, but over time, the things that you leave, they erode and they leave the game. But you can also come back to the things that you left, and you can see where other players have used the items that you've left. They can leave you little messages and let you know like how you helped them. Okay. Crazy, yeah. Like, it's all right. That's crazy experience.
That says enough for me. I tell you, you ruined it for me though. The first one, I'll never forget when I came over to the crib and you were like, "Man, this game is so fire." You were so open, and like, you showed me like, "Check this out." And it was like a creepy part where you was walking through and the baby started moving around, and then the little thingy came out the backpack, and it was like, notice something. And then next thing I know, it was like oil all over the screen, and you're like, "All right, you got to fight these guys away." Like, absolutely not. Nadir's not gonna fight them because I'm scared right now watching you play. So,
but like, imagine like you was in that game or whatever, man. You playing, you carrying this thing that feels like your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I'm saying. Monsters out there trying to get you and this kid. You got to protect the kid. You walk like, I mean, and you got to control every element. Like, I mean, how you hold the bag determines like how you can walk, how you can crouch or whatever, how fast, how slow you'll go, if you'll tumble over or whatever. Okay. And like, it feels like there's some real odds here. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to save BB out here. Like, go storyteller, man. Go storyteller.
All right. Okay. Say no more. I'm at the point. I gotta have good stories in games. Can I put it on easy mode and play through it? Is it a setting I can turn off?
You know, I don't. Yeah. You can adjust the settings, but it ain't a game like that's not the challenge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's meant to make you feel something. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah, it ain't so much skill as it is like, just pure determination. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All
right. Say no more. I got it. I'm a cop because I think the first one's on sale for like $10. I want to grab it. I think I already have it. I already own it. No, I do.
Yeah,
own
I think
that.
you already have it. Yeah, I think you got it on Epic Games Store.
Exactly. Epic Games Store had it for free, so I still have it. I'm gonna install it and play it. I'm gonna let you know that. I'll let you know how that goes. I gotta finish Red Dead first because I'm fully engulfed. I may or may not have bought a badge and a hat, so like that's the whole thing. I'm now a cowboy.
How far are you in Red Dead?
I'm about 4.5 hours in.
What's going on in the game?
So I just finished. Well, I ain't just finished. Well, the big part that happened was the train heist. So, but I'm figuring my man's lying to me though, because no one wants to talk about what happened before. My man, like, I feel like he's lying to me. I'm about to body him soon. You don't tell me, of course. I think he did me wrong. So I know that one of the characters that we saved on the snow mountain, who I don't know how he got up there, but I think the wolves attacked him or something. We brought him back. I think he's the protagonist in Red Dead 1, right?
So are you talking about Bill Williamson gang and like
Dutch my man? My man I saved up in the mountain that was by the wolves. Where the girl asked me to go get him. He was in the snow. We had to go out there with a man who hurt his hand. All right, we'll talk about it more. All right, but I think he plays a big part. But anyways, I think my man Morgan or whatever, not Morgan, the other dude, the dude that's the Dutch. I think he's lying to me, man. Something about him got me going. He's sending me on missions, and it's cold. Like, they gave me a room. The butcher dude, I feel like I'm about to body him soon. It's a lot to it. My man, the Indian dude, like, I don't know, man. Everybody is shifty in my opinion, but phenomenal game.
Y'all all crooks, man. Y'all all outlaws, but like, listen, the gang rides. Don't get confused, man. The gang rides. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what the thing about it is. I'm glad I realized why I didn't play it back in the day though. One of the reasons was the campfire when I told you that story when I was there for like a half hour, and you were like, "Dear, that's not even the main story." I said, "I'm not playing this game. Not finishing it. I'm never gonna go." So I stopped. Another part of it, the controls, man. I have to keep playing this game because, bro, when I tell you, putting the lifting the mask up over your mouth took me like 10 minutes. I had to Google it. Like, how do I put my mask on? It's too many controls. It's too many buttons, man. So I figured that out.
Immersion. That's immersion.
Complete, man. But like my boy is he's out here, man. But I again, when he says it, because he said it again, he's like, yo, I'm not a good guy. And I'm like, all right, I get it. We're gonna go. But I can see myself fully diving into this one, and I'm playing it. I played it for, like I said, 5 or 6 hours. I didn't realize I was playing it that long. It's like, this is a great game. I can understand why this is highly touted. So Xbox Showcase happened the other day. Heat. I gotta give Xbox some kudos, man. They showed some games upon games upon games. None of them are exclusives. You can all play them all on Game Pass. I thought it was a big win for Game Pass. I thought that they came out there and showed some stuff. I thought at first it'd be nasty to see Gears of War underneath the PlayStation garb. I was like, I'm okay with that. I'll let that rock. But they showed
has been watched a long time.
It has been. They gotta try to bring it back out. But they did show Outer World 2. I guess that's a big deal. High on Life 2. I was hyped about that. But the thing that I was really hyped about, and to take my money now, is the Xbox handheld. It was the worst kept secret. Last podcast they said it wasn't coming out. So I know you are an Ally owner. Tell me why I should be hyped for this, man.
Listen, man, it's listen, man, that might kill the Switch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It might.
It might be over with. And the handheld itself isn't the biggest deal in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Ally 2, essentially. Like it was, just proper refresh. But at the same time, man, the Windows update to actually be more of an Xbox skin. And run optimized for like Xbox or for handheld gaming or whatever. Like that is going to be the game changer, and that's coming to all of the allies, and then eventually it'll go to the other handhelds too. So like that's why I'm like I don't got to get that because you know what I'm saying, my ally is going to be good. You
already have one. You could just get a little sticker and put a little Xbox thing in there if you want, and you'll be good to go. But like my thing about Windows handhelds has always been a problem. That's why I've always been eyeing it when I would ask you like, hey, how's the experience? Because for the longest, it's been the Windows has been the bad problem of it. All the launchers and everything that you couldn't do, which is why I like Steam, because it was pretty intuitive when you would play. It was kind of like just there. Well, I get that they're putting the controller skin over the UI, but from what I've people been saying is that it's not just that.
Operating system.
It's his own operating system. And I say, okay, that's going to be super dope. As long as it doesn't use resources in the background. If anybody can figure it out, I think I know Microsoft can, which is why I never really understood why the Xbox was even a thing, to be honest with you. They are a software company. They're not hardware, which is what I think that, if anything, outsource it to someone else, which they did with this handheld, and you just put the sauce on it, man. Let them cook the meal. You put the hot sauce and the seasoning on, and we got a great thing. Because I'll be honest with you, Kev, when I saw it, I don't know if it was presentation, I don't know what it was, but I got hyped. I said, look, take my money. And I don't think, to the point what you said about the Switch, it's not going to kill the Switch, because Switch, as long as they hit us with the IPs, man, come out with your Marios, come out with your Zeldas, they got it. If they come out with that, that's fine.
You got emulators.
That's true.
So it might be over with.
Well, that is a fact. Okay, now I will say that is a fact. Well, the only thing about the emulators, though, even running them on my Switch or my Steam Deck, it's very good, but it's very finicky. I'm like, you and I, we understand technology. We understand how to make stuff run. So for you and I to be great. Now, will it cannibalize the Switch? I don't think so, because everyone does not have that skill set. So I will say they'll be fine in that aspect. But for you and I, the Switch might be done. Switch 2 might be given away to kids, and I might have it on the ROG Ally. It might be the next Switch 2 for me. So
boom, that
might be it. But with having the children, we're at a point in life we just buy it all gang, man. Just get it and go. But but yo, I thought of you when I saw it. I'm like, Kev already got one of these. Do I need to get one now? Do I wait? What should I do? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that feeling. You have something, I'm like, I gotta get one, but I'm copping, bro. I don't know how, they haven't said the price yet. They haven't said what it's gonna do. But from everyone I heard, everyone that had a preview event of it, because we reported it last podcast. It wasn't even coming out. They said they deaded it, and they're like, okay, so Xbox has something tucked away. I like that secret. They haven't said price point as of yet. And from what I hear, it's probably going to be about $600-700. I'm like, okay, yeah. Because how much was your Ally?
I don't know.
Okay, well, see, there it is.
It was just there.
Father's Day is coming. I'm putting tea leaves out. Babe's going to watch the podcast. Like, you can pre-order now, babe. You know what I'm saying? RG Ally, Xbox Ally. Put it in the air, man.
I was going to say, when is it supposed to drop? Like, is it supposed to drop holidays?
Holiday.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
holiday. So I mean, I figure you're probably gonna have to pre-order it. I don't see that sitting on shelves. Like that'd be like a video card. And that's the thing I saw too. Like you can run a eGPU on it to get more power if you wanted to get that. And that's where I'm just like, this is the beauty of Windows. Like this is what I wanted. So in a way, it's kind of like they watch the podcast, bro. We've been saying it for years. Like just make a gaming PC with a UI. And then you could just upgrade it. So now I can this ROG Ally or Xbox Ally, if it runs off eGPU, which they pretty much said you can, it could be around for a very long time, man.
Hey, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, game over, man. They won. Even though, man, all I'm waiting for now is like, man, what's Sony gonna bring to the table? Because I know they're gonna come with some fire. All right. And they got the IP, they got the games. Like Sony about to come with some fire. All right.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But do you think? I mean, because theoretically, this isn't anything new handheld wise. This handheld's been out. They just put it with branding on. So who would they partner with? Because like what other handheld is out there other than Steam?
They get like the Lenovo joint or whatever, or they like Sony can build a good console, so I believe they can build a good handheld too. I mean, the PlayStation Portal did very well, even though that thing was like it was a nothing burger, really. But
well,
actually,
it is now.
It might actually be fire. I was gonna say because now it's not so tethered to the system anymore. You can actually be out in the world with it. So
exactly. It's not streaming off the system. It's streaming off the cloud. They have it. They don't have natively installing games, which I think that's a game changer for the Xbox because you can stream from the cloud and you can install it natively, and that's gonna be a game changer for that.
So I ain't gonna lie, cloud gaming has not been good yet. Like I've tried it a few times, I've not had a good experience with it ever.
Really? So I haven't even had the heart to do it. Well, I'll say this: I'll do it on the Steam Deck because the Xbox. There's a way you can stream Xbox Cloud through the Steam Deck, and it did work good. It worked great on that, actually. I think I played High on Life that way. But there was something else I played on it that way. But I found a great thing through there. And I think if we looking back on it, man, Xbox has been teasing this for a very long time. But I will say, even if with cloud gaming, get away from it. Give me the option to do cloud gaming.
Has been buns the entire way.
I want it locally installed. I don't want that. Like it's like, I just don't want that. So if they have anything with that, I think they're going to do both of them. But they said that this ROG or Xbox Ally is going to be it. They said it works very well. But so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But they showed some fire games, man. They had some fire games. They had Ninja Gaiden. They had a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Xbox, they had a great showcase, man. None of it was exclusive, though. Well, the exclusive stuff is out the window. We don't even care about exclusives anymore. It's just like, but we've been saying that for years, though, man. Like, what are we doing here? Why do I own this Xbox? But I think Game Pass got it, man. I might have to get the PC Game Pass, man. I might have to do it.
Hey, listen, Game Pass has been good to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So like, that is the one product I'm like, yo, this has served me well. At least every year I found one game that made the Game Pass subscription worth it. Where it's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I got this. I ain't had to pay for it. It's all good. So yeah. Game Pass is a dub.
Yeah, no, I will sometimes, right? But every game they said at the showcase is going to be day and date for Game Pass. It's going to be on there. So if anything, I'm like, man, I'm future proofing myself with buying it, and I'll be able to take it on the go too when I go visit Uncle Deer doing it. I got a whole deployment with baby. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna wreck shop and I'm out. That's just gonna be, man. Just hit my man up, buying stickers, markers, the whole thing, man. Just come. I can't wait for him to get mobile. Oh, it's over. Uncle Deer's gonna drop by. Like he called me. He FaceTimed me. Yeah, he called you. No, I'm here. Uncle Deer's here, man, and I'm back out. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a fun thing to do. But Xbox win. I got to give it up. I've been crapping on Xbox for a solid year and a half. I got to salute them. They did well for this one, man.
There you go.
All right, man. So listen, the Knicks got put out of the playoffs. They fired Tom Thibodeau. Who's the next coach, man? They saying Mark Jackson. They're saying Jason Kidd. Who should be the coach? Ron Artest has put his bid in. Who should be the coach of the Knicks? And why did they fire Tibbs, man?
Hey, man, because somebody had to go, man. Listen, James Dolan, he's not down with having nice things. You know what I'm saying? If they really wanted to pick somebody, man, let Dolan be the coach because that's what he really want to do. You know what I mean? Like, hey, just rip the Band-Aid off, man. Like, be the owner, president, and coach, man. Just do it all, bruh. And then, you know what I mean? Get on out of there. Let the Knicks fans have something nice for once. But I don't know who they go with next. Who cares? Like,
who cares? I was about to say,
Knicks are
I just wanted you to say that. That's what I really want you to land on. Who cares? It doesn't matter. They're not going to win anything. But yeah, I just was like, when they fired him, like the Knicks can't have nice things, man. And they think like Mark Jackson must have did something really egregious because he ain't got a head coaching job since. But yeah, it's nothing gonna happen with there. But I had to put it in the notes to see what you were saying. I landed on who cares too. I think I might have had it in the notes. Who cares? So the series finals. There's tie 1-1. Shea had a great game last night. Have you watched any of the finals as of yet?
Watched game 1. I didn't get to watch game 2. I forget what was going on, but yeah, I didn't get to watch game 2. I saw, of course, the highlights, and it went just like I thought it would. I'm like, all right, the Thunder will rebound. They do what they're supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't really think too much about it. I still think the Thunder are going to end up just winning it all. They're the better team to me, but Indiana finds a way, so I'm not counting them out by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the Thunder are kind of built for this to go their way, man. Indiana kind of has fluked their way to the finals. I shouldn't even say fluke, but, you know, it's like, man, they've overachieved, you know what I'm saying? Where the Thunder, it seemed like, yo, that was a proper team. And they, you know what I mean, they weren't as big a surprise to make it to the finals as the Pacers were. So, but either way, man, it's good for the NBA, I think. Like, I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are two small market franchises. They're not supposed to be there. And the fact that they're there in the finals and it's competitive, people still want to see it. Like, yo, that's a dub for the league. Oh my goodness, my guy he's just gone. He just he faded to black on us. Like, what is happening here? Man, I'm telling you, it's that Switch 2. That Switch 2 took you out.
Nah, hold on. Let me start recording again. There it goes. Somebody called me and then it just kicked me out. So you were saying about the this. Hey, look, technology has not been on our side. Okay,
not today.
You said the Pacers. Okay, so they're not going to win. So they're flukishly in.
I wouldn't say flukishly, but that was definitely the team that I did not see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Making it to the finals or whatever. With the Thunder, it felt like, all right, yeah, this team is built for that. But so, you know what I mean? We'll see. It's going to be a good series either way. And two small markets, always a good thing for the NBA. Like, so there we go.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, though, we're going to get a new champion this year. I like OKC. The thing is, when I want to crap on Shea, but after he stopped flopping, man, you get to appreciate how dope of a player he is. Dude is silk, man. He's got a smooth game. And it's really, you're at the mercy of him when he's out there. And it's like, if he's out there just wanting to just go at you, then it's nothing you could do. I'll just say that. There's nothing you could do.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So what you gonna do? Yeah. Exactly.
All right, man. So before we get out of here, man, we gotta talk about your man, one of your GOATs, Wayne. He released the Carter 6. It literally was trending for all the wrong reasons. Everyone was giving apologies to Hove after hearing it. And I listened to the first half of it and I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. It wasn't anything okay. Like, to your point, if it came out in like 2004, this would have been a fire album. But then the second half of the album came and I was like, all right, he lost a bet or something. Like something sounds off here. Like, it's like
he doesn't have good people around him. That's the real problem, man. He's got a bunch of enablers around him. Like, man, they just let him do whatever he wants, man. Like, yo, like, have somebody reel this in, man. Let's get focused here, because what you doing, man? Like, yo, honestly, like, I'm in a conflicted spot here, because it's like, yo, I don't think that the album. I don't want to say I don't think that the album is terrible. It's like, I don't think Wayne is terrible, right? I still think Wayne still got it. Like, when I listen to him rapping, he can still rap at a high level, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still doing the same thing that we loved him for, 20 years ago. The only problem is that we loved him for it 20 years ago. And like, that ain't right now, player. Like, I don't know if you're going to be able to keep getting away with this, man, at your advanced age.
Right.
And like I said, also, he don't got nobody around him that love him. It's like, and that's sad.
Well, okay.
When I listen to this album, it let me know don't nobody love him.
Damn. Okay, this is the part I want to ask you, though. That's crazy. But this is the part I want to ask you. Why wasn't Nicki? Why wasn't Drake on the album then?
I think Wayne I think he might have forgot that they existed, honestly. I think he was like, huh? Oh, yeah, those guys, whatever. Not too late. I already recorded. So, honestly, when I hear this album, man, when Wayne says he be in Wayne's World, I believe him now, because it's like, bruh, there ain't no way that you thought like this was a good collection of music to put out. And it's like, yo, the rapping is still good, but it's like there's no substance there, man. The production is lackluster. And honestly, it's like, yo, he kind of coming off of the Mount Rushmores. It's like, yo, this is a stain on the legacy a little bit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think what it is
I'm gonna tell nephew that this used to be the GOAT.
Right,
like,
right,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
No, for sure, you can't. But I'm gonna say the thing that gets me about it though is, it's been a bad year for OVO, man. Like at first with Kendrick and everything happened with the Drake and Drake keeping it going with the lawsuit, which is kind of coming and going. They're not really talking about that anymore. But then this comes out. And it doesn't seem like they just need to huddle up, man. They need to get a dub, man. Nicki went into the ether. We haven't seen or heard from her since. She made some bad choices life-wise. And it's like, what is going on with OVO, man? Like, what is going on? Where's Baby? He got divorced. Like, he was, like, what is, they need to just huddle up and get a dub. But one thing I would say, all jokes aside, I never thought I'd see a day where they, being OVO and Cash Money, wouldn't be able to put out a project together and come out and just put out something that would sound good to the masses. And it's like, it seems like they're scrambling, or just like, there's no leadership going on. Like, what's going on? They need a project manager? Like, something's wrong in that camp, man. Like, they got no dubs. And like, for Wayne to put this out, like, he was trending for all the wrong reasons. Literally, it was trending. Apologize to Hov was trending, like, because the Wayne album was so bad, man. Like, and then there was another one trending that rappers just be saying anything, and it was like Wayne was the forefront of that, and they put Cassidy up there too. But
listen, Wayne at this point, man, it seems like he's like frozen in time. Like he still thinks it's like 07, 08. It's like, bruh, it's just not working anymore, man. Like, I'm sorry, dog. Like, yeah, you know, you gotta switch it up a little bit. And listen, I'm gonna switch topics a little bit. We're gonna come back to this Wayne and Carter 6, whatever. Like, the fact that, man, why'd you make this part of the Carter series? Like, man, this should have been a mixtape. This should have just been something else. Because, like, now we all looking at the Carter series like, man, this might be the worst set of albums of all time for any of our legends. Like, Blueprint 3, we overlooked it because Blueprint 1 was fire. Blueprint 2 was pretty good. Blueprint 3, I like Blueprint 3. It wasn't a stain on the resume. Was it as good as the first two? No. But, you know what I mean? It was still a solid offer. Man, Carter 4, 5, and 6, we looking at the whole series now like, I don't know that any of this was ever any good.
I'll tell you what hurts with that, though, is that's your guy. Like, you really like Wayne, man. Like, yeah. But the mixtape Wayne, I think we're waiting for mixtape Wayne to come through that door again, and he's not coming through that door.
That guy's gone. Yeah, that guy is gone. Like, yo, people, it got to the point people had to start kind of posting up old mixtape Wayne songs to prove, like, no. Like, listen, he used to really be nice. Like, yo, listen to this. Like, this is why we be hyping him up. Because, like, listen, this was fire back then. But, yeah, it seems like he just stuck in a time capsule. But, nah, man, we got to talk about not even Drake, but Aubrey's Angels. All right, so, you know, Kendrick been out here lighting things on fire. Like, it's cool, man. He doing his victory lap as he should, right?
Right.
Man, so the Toronto shows are coming up. Like, a terrible miscalculation by Drake, liking a post talking about the price of the tickets went down for the second show or whatever. That's a terrible miscalculation. So now this is energized Aubrey's Angels to reignite all this. Yo, they out here putting up flyers on for Toronto, talking about free OVO hoodies and pizza if you pull up to the concert outside
and play Drake.
Speakers blasting nothing but Drizzy, showing love for the Six God in your best OVO drip and all your dogs and only good vibes. Like, bro, you all are offering pizza parties? First of all, listen, man, if you show up outside of this concert to play Drake's music or whatever, like, listen, you're a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser.
Sorry to tell
you're
you.
a complete loser. But
you need to find something better to do.
What makes it even different or worse, I should say, is Drake messed around and liked the post. Right, that's what he comes off super corny, man. Like, my thing is he can get ahead of this by just saying, "Hey, man, look, my man got his dub. Lean into. We've given him the play for a long time. He does not know how to take an L, you know. And that's part of just being a man, bro. Some days you have it, some days you don't, man. You just take your butt kicking and go on and live to fight another day. But he doesn't. He's trying to take his ball and go home. It went from I'm doing this for everybody to like everyone saw through. It was like, nah, you're really doing it for you. And then they were like, okay, well, Aubrey's Angels again tried to come to his defense and say, well, he's doing it for himself because it's wrong. He's really not a PDF. And they're saying like, yo, bro, it's a rap battle, man. You know, it's a rap battle. Now we're seeing with Push coming out with his album. We're seeing he tried to step on that. Yeah. It's just it looks funny, super funny in the light, man.
Man, listen, let God sort him out. We ready for that.
Yo,
but like,
I'm ready for that.
The fact that you tried to entice people with a pizza party, like, man, come on, dog.
Yeah, was
like,
it corporate America?
Fam.
Like, come on, we all worked at a call center before. It's like we asked for raises. We asked for no, there was a pizza party. Like, We asked for more
bruh.
music, Drake, and you're gonna give us a pizza party?
Like, yeah, they're throwing a pizza party in the parking lot. Like, if you show up for this, like, yo, you're going out sad.
You need to reevaluate your life choices if you do that. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
You look like I am here. There's Drake lookalikes over here doing a Drake concert. Like, this is nasty. And here's the crazy part about this. Kendrick's gonna sell out both shows. It's gonna be crazy, man.
And the thing is, like, just let them. Just let the shows go on, man. Let the people have their time. Like, yo, like, low key, we had stopped talking about the tour. Like, yo, you go to the tour, like, yeah, he's breaking records every night. It's cool, but it's like, yo, okay, we seen it, we get it. Everybody's having a good time. Let them have a good time. This was starting to die down.
Yeah.
Now y'all throwing pizza parties in the parking lot and encouraging people to pull up playing their favorite Drake song. Like, yo,
yeah, it's nasty.
It's not going to be good.
No, it's not going to be good. They should have took all those resources. They should have took all those resources and thoughts and put them into helping Wayne on that daggone album, because the Bizarre album that he put out, man, like, it just wasn't good. Like, we've been saying it. You've been saying, like, you think Aubrey can come back, man. It's a solid year and a half at this point. I don't know, Kev. Like, he's putting out, like, Iceman's coming out. It's supposed to be a playlist. Like, this isn't it, man. The album art don't look good. He's going out super sad, bro. And I like Drake. I keep saying this. I say it over and over again. I don't know how we talk about Wayne. We could get to Drake. We got to, because he left Wayne out there. But, like, you saw your man, like, run it by him. Like, they used to be a cohesive unit to where they could at least run stuff by each other. If anything, you could have, like, the 40 sound, the Drake sound. We knew it was the muffled 40 beats, and then it would come in with the clear vocals from Aubrey. Where is that went, Kev? And I blame you. I'll be honest with you. I blame you. You're part of the problem. When you're reading This Is Too Late came out and you was bopping to it saying it was here and it was everything, I said, no, this isn't it. Stick to the formula. This is going to give you longevity. And I think somewhere along the line, that's where he lost his way. And he left Wayne out there to get jumped, man. Now he's getting jumped. And Aubrey ain't come out and said nothing. He ain't tweeted the album. He ain't done nothing, man.
Like, I just don't think we ever seen a legend in hip hop go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
But the real problem is, like, yo, when I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, Wayne, he still got it as far as the bars go. Like, he just needs somebody to reel him back in. Because, like, when I listen to, like, I was watching somebody else was, like, doing a commentary about the album or whatever and just kind of talking about it. And matter of fact, I think it was Rob Markman, and he was like, yo, you know, maybe Peanuts to an Elephant, it would have went better for, like, a cartoon. And, like, he was serious. Like, he was trying to give real feedback. And I'm like, yo, dog, like, you know, maybe if this was like a track for like a cartoon or something like that, like Welcome to the Spider-Verse or something like that, like, yeah, you put it out for a cartoon, man, like, this song would have went hard. I'm like, you're not doing this man no favors, man. This is on the Carter. It's on the Carter 6, bro. Like, do you know how legendary Carter 2 was?
Right.
Like, yo, I've been listening to Wayne since Block is Hot. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, these albums used to come out and, like, just shut everything down. Now you were telling us that he should make music for cartoons? Yeah,
that's bad. Then he tried to put Manny Fresh on at the end and try to save it a little bit. I kind of didn't get that either. Like, it just seemed like he was just, but he hyped it out the blue. I should have known when he was saying it was coming out, it wasn't promoted at all. It's like, everybody don't got that luxury, man.
He had a Super Bowl commercial for it.
He did? Oh, okay. Well, I take it back then. I'm sorry. I still, even with that, man, like, it was rumored that Drake was going to be on it, then he wasn't. Like, they need to huddle up, man. You know, like, this just doesn't see, it's not a good look, man. It's just not a good look. What's the dude's name that hung out with Drake? And he was like the right hand, is it not Manny Fresh? What's my man's name? Mac Main. Where's he at? Why ain't he said nothing about it, man? Like, where are we at, man?
Like, I think Wayne is... It's tough, man, because it's like, yo, I think he's strung out on success. I think that he feels like, yo, I could just, like, I think he still think he's the best rapper alive. And it's like, yo, it's been over for a while now, dog. Like, so when I saw somebody out there tweet, like, man, Weezy F baby and the F is for finished, I was like,
how, like, my thing is, when I saw he was trending, I was like, how bad could it be? You know, like, people just be hating on stuff, and I listen to it like, my God.
Somebody said we ought to file a class action. Like, and I understood it. I understood the criticism. But the thing is, like, is this criticism reaching Wayne? Because it's like, yo, he's still trying the same formula that worked for the Carter 2 and the Carter 6. Mm-hmm. And it's like, there's been no growth, no progression. It's like, like I said, it's like he's stuck in a time capsule. Like, he still thinks it's 07. It's like, yo, man's got to kind of open up his eyes and see what's going on in the real world. Like, bruh, like,
Well,
yeah, you seem out of touch.
Yeah, but that goes to the team that you're around. Again, I put that
That's
on
what I'm
Nicki
saying.
and Drake. Like, why not Nicki? I don't think she could help him. But Drake, why didn't you? No, I don't think Drake can help him either. Maybe he was trying to run the torch. I don't know. I don't know. I keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep following that. Like, huddle up. OVO, Cash Money, y'all go huddle up, man. Put some good product out, because y'all put out just Bazura. And this Wayne, I never thought I would see a day where Wayne be trending. Well, okay, maybe it's dated, maybe it's this. Like, even what's the Mr. Officer out? Mr. Officer, like, what was that one on? Was that Carter what?
I think that's Carter 3.
See, that was good. I like that album. But after
Carter
that,
3,
it was like,
no, I'm saying like now looking back at it with the in revisionist eyes, it's like Carter 3 might have been the start of downfall. Like, listen, Carter 4 was garbage. Nobody wanted to say it because he was, you know what I'm saying, he was still up there.
Yeah.
And then when Carter 5 was supposed to drop, man, everybody was feeling bad for him, man. You know what I'm saying? He had all the sympathy, but like, yo, for the build up that Carter 5 had when that album dropped, everybody was just kind of like, oh, okay, and moved right on. We just tried to ignore it like it didn't happen.
But, okay,
Carter
but hold on.
6
Let me ask you a
dropped,
question.
like, enough.
Like,
like,
enough.
this is
Get him
enough.
out of here. But
No
hold on.
more.
Let me ask you a question. Was Pusha T right though? Because Push said it. You know, under a deal, slave rappers can't retire. Was he right about everything then?
Like, see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's like a lack of passion or motivation for Wayne at this point. I don't think so. Like, when I hear him rapping, like, yo, it still sounds like, you know what I'm saying, he takes the craft very seriously. It's just like, yo, he just never grew anymore. Like, as an artist, he just didn't grow anymore.
I'll agree with part of it that he did, but then there's some struggle bars on here, Kev. Like, I'm just like, wow, this is not it, Kev. Like, he got washed by, I forget the dude was like a trap dude, and I was like, okay, I've seen the name. I don't know. I mean, shout out to dude.
Big
I don't
X
know
the
his
plug.
name. But I'm like,
Big
okay,
X the plug went hard.
there you go.
Yeah.
He body Wayne. Like, I would never think I listened to a track where whatever dude
right
the
by
plug
him.
you just said was literally
Big X the plug.
just washed Wayne to the point. I'm like, what is Wayne doing? Like, this is my man sliding right now. Like, what are you rapping about, Wayne? And pop like a zit? No, Wayne, this isn't what we wanted, man. Like, no. I never would have thought it. That hurt my heart when I seen that. 'Cause that beat was hard. My man slid. He was nice on there. Then Wayne comes in. And I'm like, he's the worst thing on this track. Like, this is your album. I never thought I'd say that. But yeah, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he just lost touch, man. Like, it feels like, man, Wayne's just too far removed from hip hop, man. Where he just think he could just. He can absolutely just do whatever he wants. Like, yeah, no doubt. But that just doesn't mean that we have to like it. And I think that might be the feedback that he's getting. Like, yes, you can do whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that we have to like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you did before, I'm saying your previous accolades aren't going to speak to your future success. Because, like I said, we looking at the whole Carter series. Like, 1 and 2, yeah, all right. Carter 1, yeah, you set the foundation, man. That was fire. Carter 2, ooh, man, scorching hot. Carter 3, it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You was just already on top of the world. It's a good album. Carter 4, we was like, you know, and that was when people kind of started to kind of just fall away a little bit, like, I mean, it wasn't quite as good, but I mean, it's good. It's okay.
Was that the Lollipop one? Was that Lollipop?
I think Carter 3 was Lollipop. And then Carter 4, man. That's Carter 4 is 6 foot, 7 foot. So Carter 3 was a Millie, Lollipop, all that. Yeah. But then when Carter 5 dropped, I think that's when everybody kind of looked around. Because remember, it was all that hype, man. He was going through the label trouble. Man, it was free C5. And then we got the Carter 5. Everybody was like, man, I'm glad that he got through it. But we wasn't talking about like, oh, this album is fire. We were just like, man, I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, he finally got through his label issues, man. Like, free Wayne. We glad he back out here. I'm looking at the track. We done went down a rabbit hole. I'm looking at the track list. All right, so I can tell you right now, you know, probably 2, maybe 3 songs on this album. The songs that you know up here are Uproar, Mona Lisa.
Okay.
That's it. All right, so I'm looking at this track list, man. It's 23 songs, bro. I'm pretty sure I ain't heard 21 of them. All right, like I Love You, Dwayne. What is that? Don't Cry. Never heard that. Dedicate. Never heard that. Let It Fly. Don't remember that. Can't Be Broken. Never heard that. Dark Side of the Moon. Don't remember that ever happened. What About Me featuring Sosa Man? Have you ever heard of this song? Never heard of this. Open Letter.
I don't know. Who's Sosa Man?
I don't know. It clearly never worked out. Famous with Regine. Like, I didn't know he had a song with Regine. Problems.
I did not know that either.
Hitters, Took His Time, Open Safe, Start This Off Right, Demon, Mess, Dope New Gospel, Perfect Strangers, Used To, Let It Work Out, Let It All Work Out. Bruh, we've not heard these songs. We don't remember these songs. You know why? Because Carter 5, we all collectively was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, maybe he had too much of a break here. You know what I'm saying? So we just thought he was just a little rusty. Like, it between Carter 4 and Carter 5, it was 7 years. So yeah, we like, Wayne just a little rusty here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. He's been going through that label drama. These are probably old songs. We forgave that. Carter 6 just put the nail in the coffin. We looked at it like, hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Enough's enough. Pack it on up. You know?
It was a good run. It was a good run, my boy.
But that's the thing, though. I mean, in my opinion, Drake is patting the seat like, hey, man, join me. The water's warm. We're cooked, buddy. Okay.
I hate to see it go out like that, man. It's just crazy, man. Like,
I know. I do too, man. I do. But, I mean, he was trending for all the wrong reasons, man. So, in your opinion, so it's over. No more music, right?
From Wayne?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
You had to ask.
To me, it just sucks that it's like, yo, like, listen, he's low-key took himself out of the GOAT debate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, sorry, man. Like, them talks ain't for you, man. Like, you at this point now, we just looking at him like, man, you had a run, and it's not. It shouldn't be like that. Like, that's wrong to feel that way. But it's like, yo, your recent output of albums, man. Like, yo, we just being honest. Like, man, bro, it's been trash, dog. Like, listen. Do you realize Lil Wayne has had like 7 albums since Carter 5? Funeral, No Ceilings, Trust Fund Baby, Sorry for the Wait, I Am Music, The Fix Before 6, Welcome to Collie Grove, and the Carter 6. Throw it all away. We ain't heard none of this, man.
I knew it was bad when that Collie Grove album came away. That was him and 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz was hot as fish grease at the time, and that kind of came and went.
And what's crazy is it's like, yo, I listened to 2 Chainz and Larry June album, Fire.
Yeah, Fire. So, I mean, the common denominator is
That's what I'm saying here, man. Like, hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Hurts my heart. Oh, man.
That's the common denominator.
It hurt you so bad, man. It just dropped you off, man. Just dropped you clear off the stream, bro. I'm telling you. I'd back out of there, too, man. I'd back out, too. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Man, hurt your heart so bad, just made you drop off. I feel you.
Yeah.
You didn't want to say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to join back
on this album. Just dropped you right off.
Where's it at? Come on.
Yeah, I'm not wasting no more bandwidth on this album conversation. You know what I mean? I feel you. Oh. Garbage. Oh man.
Jesus, yeah, there it go again, man. This just took us out.
I feel it, man. Yeah. The computer don't even want to talk about this no more. I feel it. I feel it. Like,
yeah, they like you.
I don't want to have to poo-poo on my legends.
You crapped on Wayne for a solid 20 minutes nonstop. So. All right,
the album was that bad.
So to put a button on it, the album was that bad. He was trending for all the wrong reasons. We understand why. Yeah, well, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to dedicate any more crapping to Wayne. What else you got, man? You got anything else, bro?
I think that about do it.
All right, man, let's get out of here. But yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This is Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 373. Drink more water, people. Peace.